Do you think you're better off when you're more relaxed or don't have a animosity against your opponent like this fight, or when you kind of are pissed off at him?
Don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit.
You see this fight going tomorrow night, Ronnie?
Y'all gonna have to just tune in and see. All I know for a fact, I'm gonna have a belt wrapped around my waist at the end of it.
What'd you think about Barroso? How did he look at the weigh-in, face-off? He looked strong.
He looks strong. He's strong. He's strong. He punch hard. You could clearly tell he's strong. Like, bro, like they ain't joking. The man got cement in his hands. You could just tell. And like he's gonna come to fight. He's gonna come to win.
How familiar were you of him before?
Not very familiar.
Just like the amateurs then, huh? They kind of throw it in.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, at least I had some time to prepare, you know, and I did get to work with a lot of southpaws.
Would you be able to sense if he was just showing up for a check, and do you not get that sense from him? You know?
No. He's gonna try to win. But them Latins, they don't show up for checks. They show up to try to win.
You can tell by his face. He's.
They show up to win.
Yeah.
That's no joke. They show up to win. Like that. Like, bro. Them Latinos don't back down. They show up to win.
You can tell he's like lived a rough life.
Yeah, no, I've heard some stories about his life.
I want to match and connect for it.
Well, shit, man. Like I mean, they had already brought up, but I mean, like the day before he fought one of his fights, man, they killed his wife at the weigh-in. Like, that's tragic. Like I said, I mean, Venezuela's a fucked up country, man. I mean, it's like, what, the most dangerous country in the world? Like I said, man, like, you gotta be tough out there, you know?
Is that water or Pedialyte, Gatorade?
I'm just sipping.
You had a big cheer at the weigh-in. How does it feel like with the home crowd on your side compared to Barclays last night?
Man, everyone that watches Rolly fights Rolly fans, so I don't give a fuck.
I heard he's pretty good at Connect 4. How would that match go?
Who, me?
No, Barroso.
Shit, we could bet our fight purses.
Connect 4 champ.
You mentioned that 47 is more than likely your future, but is there anything at all that you would change to make the weight cut a little easier so that you could stay at 140 a little longer?
I mean, I could stay here. That's not the problem, but I want to be at 47.
Yeah.
I don't want to be at 40.
Why is that?
I want to be at 47. The only way I'm going to fight at 40 is if I'm getting pay-per-view fights, because those are what I find entertaining. Otherwise, I'm gonna go up to 47 and make all those fights happen up there.
Just because
Spence is still the target.
Yeah, Spence has a lot of belts. I like Spence. I'll tell you, I like that Spence fight idea. I really do like that Spence fight.
Well, how much of it though is just because you feel like the better opportunities are at 147, and how much of it is I just don't want to make this weight anymore. I don't want the weight.
It's a mix of both.
Are you a little surprised though that at your first fight at 140 it's still a little difficult? Do you think it'd be a little more, comfortable?
I mean, anything above the atrocities that I felt to make 35s better, you know? Anything other than that is more important.
With Matias, you win this fight unifying with Matias, is that a good enough opportunity to stay at 40? Or not quite?
I said pay-per-view. I'm thinking about pay-per-views. I ain't thinking about belts. After this, man, I'm just thinking about pay-per-views. That's all I want. I want pay-per-views. I want to show everybody I'm the biggest star in boxing.
So who are the pay-per-view fights then? It's Ryan, Tank, obviously. Anyone
Ryan,
else?
Tank.
Cruz?
Me, Cruz at 40. That's a good. We could put that on pay-per-view. Like, bro, like.
Come on, guys. Rolly, let me ask you this. I think I know the answer, but what happens if Teo beats Josh Taylor and then you have a belt? What happens there? Have you guys discussed that at all?
Me and Teo are not fighting. Teo's my little brother. unless for $100 million. Then if you don't fight me, he don't fucking like me. He don't like himself either.
What if it was like 20 million?
Nah, not enough. 100 million.
That would be a huge person.
100 million.
No, I'm just curious, you know.
100 million.
If you guys had ever discussed that or.
Yeah, 100 million for a Lamborghini. We already talked about it.
Last one, guys.
Good. Thanks, Rolly.
You guys are good.
Good chatting with you, man. Good seeing you. Appreciate it. One last message to everybody out there.
Tune in tomorrow. Y'all gonna see Rolly get Bobby the Scar at 140.